The Mall of Asia or MOA area is one of the best areas to stay in Manila for multiple reasons. First, there's plenty of hotels in the area. Second, there's a transport hub, making it very accessible. And best of all, there's a lot of things to do. What's up, beach listers? This is Asta from Philippine Beach List. For more than a decade, our team, together with our partners at the Poor Traveler, have been exploring the Philippines to list out the best that the country has to offer. Breathtaking sights, brag-worthy bites, and of course, beautiful beaches. But for today's video, let me be your Manila travel guide. Meet Manila, a complex urban jungle that thrives on the fast-paced lives of its residents. Often misunderstood because of the chaos associated with its streets, Metro Manila can be a bit hard to navigate. But whether you're a first-timer or a local yearning to rediscover the Metro, we want you to meet the Manila that we know and love. Mall of Asia is not your typical mall. Aside from shopping and dining, it has a lot more amenities that mall goers and tourists can enjoy. It is located at Bay City in Pasay, which is a reclaimed area within Manila Bay. Mall of Asia is the largest shopping mall in the Philippines and the 6th in the world. With its size, it can honestly be considered its own destination in the Philippines. But before we start with this travel guide, please subscribe to this channel, hit the bell icon beside it, and select all so you won't miss any of our informative travel videos. If you're watching this on Facebook, support us by following this page and sharing this video. And if you want to score discounts on hotels, resorts, tours, and other activities on KLOOK, use our promo code PHBEACHKLOOK to score up to 300 pesos off. You can find this code in the description of this video or pinned comment for easier reference in the future. You can also redeem your 300 peso discount voucher right now. Just visit www.philippinebeaches.org/300discount. That's philippinebeaches.org/300discount to save the voucher to your account. Using these promo codes also helps us maintain this channel because we get credited for every booking at no additional cost to you. In fact, you even get great discounts, so it's a win-win. If you're a tourist visiting Manila, the area around Mall of Asia or MOA has some of the best hotels in the metro. It's only about 20 minutes from the airport, meaning you can get to and from the airport easily without going through much of Manila traffic. Within MOA, there's also a transport terminal that can take you to different areas of Metro Manila and Cavite. And if you're only staying in Manila for a day or two, we're about to show you through this video how you can make MOA your only destination for your trip. That's how much there is to do on this side of the metro. Whether you decide to stay in the MOA area or you're just looking for things to do around Manila, here are some of the best things to do in Mall of Asia and its nearby areas. Note that this video will cover not just the SM Mall of Asia proper but the entire complex, including neighboring Conrad Manila or S Maison, MOA Arena, the Bayside, all the way down to Marina Bay Complex where Okada is located. With how huge Mall of Asia is, you'll surely get hungry from walking around. But that's not a problem because there are tons, and I mean tons of options here. From fast food restaurants to casual dining options, to coffee and tea places, to food kiosks, to food halls, the choices around Mall of Asia are endless. These restaurants and food kiosks are scattered all over the mall. Whether you're in the South Wing, North Wing, Main Mall, Entertainment Mall, or even SM by the Bay, you'll find a place to dine or grab a quick bite. And if you're really hungry, there are also a few buffet restaurants in MOA. These are eat-all-you-can restaurants where you can eat to your heart's content. Among these buffet restaurants are Viking's Luxury Buffet, Four Seasons Buffet and Hot Pot, and Buffet 101, which are all located at SM by the Bay. If you want to try an array of Filipino dishes, you can go to Cabalen Plus on the ground floor of the Entertainment Mall or head to La Fiesta at SM by the Bay. Another gem of a restaurant that you can try at SM by the Bay is Yongwon Asian Grill. Our friends Yosh and Vince from The Poor Traveler have insisted that we include this in this section of this video because they enjoy their dining experience so much. It's an unlimited grill and hot pot restaurant which is par for the course for restaurants in this area. But beyond the usual Japanese, Chinese, and Korean flavors found in grill and hot pot restos, they also serve Thai cuisine. Josh would actually like to argue that the scene stealer at this newly renovated restaurant is their Thai hot pot broth. Along Seaside Boulevard off the Mall of Asia complex is SM by the Bay. Here, you'll find an amusement park where you can enjoy some rides and games. The most notable ride here is probably the MOA Ferris wheel, which also became a popular landmark within the MOA complex. Among the other rides here are the Dream Twister, Pirate Ship, Drop Tower, Lolly Swing, Bumper Car, and Carousel. If you miss the fairs or carnivals, this is the perfect place to scratch that nostalgic itch. Both kids and adults can play the ring toss, balloon pop, and hookah duck among other games. You can buy a ticket for each ride or a ride all-you-can pass on site, but you can also purchase ride all-you-can ticket ahead of time. You can get the SM by the Bay Amusement Park ride all-you-can day pass via KLOOK. If you get hungry in between rides, you can grab a snack from the many snack and drink stalls in the area, and if you're hungry for a full meal, you'll find a few restaurants in the area. But the fun doesn't stop there because one thing you shouldn't miss when you go to SM by the Bay is the sunset. Although we have to be honest, the current view of the bay is spoiled by an ongoing reclamation project here, but nevertheless, the sunset here is still one of the most beautiful you'll see in the metro. Transport yourself in the world of immersive art when you visit Space and Time Cube Museum, an immersive art museum experience located at Conrad just across SM by the Bay. They have 20 themed rooms, some of which are interactive with games that anyone can enjoy. If you've been to Team Lab museums in Japan, this may ring a bell. However, neither Mariah nor I have been to a Team Lab museum, so we can't make a comparison. What we do know is we really enjoyed our visit here. Among the first rooms we explored upon entering is the Wandering Planet. Here, the room is fully covered in mirrors projecting various images of planets. There's also a huge LED ball that projects different designs in the middle of the room. Mariah and I also had fun being lost and confused in the mirror maze. We also had fun posing in the optical illusion rooms like this one where it looks like you're underwater in a swimming pool. And if you've ever wondered what it's like to be in Jurassic Park or in space, this tunnel will give you the 4D experience. Before ending your tour of the museum, don't miss the spot where you can color or design a fish and project it on the digital aquarium. Here are the ticket prices. We did not avail the rail cinema, so we have no idea what the experience there is like. If you've been to Space and Time Cube and you've availed of the rail cinema, let us know in the comment section how the experience was. Walk-ins are welcome here, but for convenience, we highly recommend booking a ticket in advance, especially if you're planning to go on a weekend. You can book tickets to Space and Time Cube Museum through KLOOK. Make sure to use our promo code PHBEACHKLOOK when booking. Another fun museum you can visit here is Dessert Museum. If you have a sweet tooth and love cute and colorful stuff, you'll probably enjoy this museum. With 8 dessert-themed rooms to explore, this will definitely make you crave for something sweet. Luckily, the museum will give you a sweet fix too because complimentary desserts are also a part of the tour. Entrance fee costs 799 per person, but you can save 100 pesos if you book online via KLOOK. Okada Manila is a casino resort and hotel complex located south of SM Mall of Asia. It is situated within Entertainment City or ECT in Parañaque. Although this is a casino resort and hotel, you don't necessarily have to go through the casino or book a room to explore the hotel complex. There are plenty more attractions that you can visit here even if you're not a fan of going to casinos. In fact, Okada Manila has several day tour packages you can avail. We chose the Okada Manila Tour and Dine package from KLOOK. This includes a guided walking tour of Okada Manila and 1,000 pesos F&B gift certificate that you can use at any of Okada Manila's in-house restaurants. The tour took about 2 hours and we saw some of Okada's facilities including the ballroom halls, gardens, one of the pool areas, and even one of their suites. After the tour, we decided to have lunch at Quiapo, which offers Filipino cuisine. Here's a quick trivia. We initially thought it was named after Quiapo, a district in the city of Manila, but our tour guide revealed that the restaurant's name was derived from a water plant. Anyway, we ordered their shrimp and salmon sinigang, but unfortunately, they didn't have salmon, so they replaced it with a different fish. It was still a great comfort dish after a tiring walking tour. We also had their pork sisig, which was also good but has a very prominent calamansi taste than the usual sisig. If you don't like fatty food, you might want to skip this dish. And of course, we ordered rice because it's best to pair Filipino dishes with rice. If you're craving some Japanese food, you can head to Enbu, Ginsan Nagaoka, or Japanese Kapu Imamura. Meanwhile, if you want to have Chinese cuisine, try Red Spice. They also have an unlimited Korean barbecue restaurant called Goryo, which is included in another tour package you can avail on KLOOK, the Okada Manila Sunset Experience. Another package you can book is the Okada Manila Soulful Walking Tour, which includes a guided tour of the casino resort and hotel complex and a 60-minute food treatment at one of their spas, the Soul Retreat. If you have kids, Okada Manila also has an area especially for kids. Play at Okada Manila is an indoor facility with multiple play areas for kids. Play is open for children aged 1 to 17. Here, they can either do free play or join program classes or coach-assisted programs for 2 hours. Guardians can also accompany children for a separate fee. Here are the rates and schedules. You can book a play at Okada Manila admission ticket via KLOOK. You can also avail the Okada Manila Tour and Dine plus Play Access package, which is good for 3 adults and 1 kid. This package includes a guided tour of Okada Manila and admission at Play at Okada Manila for 1 child and 1 adult companion. Also included in the package is a 2,000 peso F&B gift certificate that you can use at Okada restaurants. We'll include the links where you can book these tour packages in the description and pinned comments so you can easily find them. The Philippines may not have snow and winter, but we have malls with ice skating rinks. I know those are very different things, but if you're looking to experience playing on ice, this might do the trick. SM Mall of Asia's skating rink is located on the 3rd floor of the main mall. You can either get a 2-hour pass or a day pass for a full day of sliding and gliding on the snow. Here are their rates. If you're a beginner or you've never tried skating before, you can pay an additional fee for an assist coach. Here are the rates plus other optional add-ons. For day passes, their schedule is from 10 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. on weekdays and 11:15 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. on weekends. If you want to avail their 2-hour pass, here are the available time slots. If you have kids and you're looking for activities that are specifically for them, visit DreamPlay. Located in the City of Dreams in Parañaque City, DreamPlay is an interactive play and creativity center. Here, you can see your favorite DreamWorks film characters like Shrek, Po from Kung Fu Panda, and the animals from Madagascar. There are different activities for visitors to enjoy at the different DreamPlay zones, and there's also a Dream Theater where DreamWorks stories are performed by puppets. For 1,500 pesos, you'll get a participant ticket which will give you all-day access to all the attractions in DreamPlay. Meanwhile, adult companions of kids can pay 350 pesos for a non-participant ticket, which means you can enter but you cannot participate in any of the attractions. IKEA is a Swedish home furnishing brand that sells ready-to-assemble furniture, home accessories, kitchenware, and other home goods. It might not make sense for travelers or tourists why IKEA is on this list, but get this. This IKEA located in MOA Square is the biggest in the world. So even though you might not have a need to buy anything home-related while you're traveling, it might make you curious enough to see it. Besides, Furniture and home goods shopping is not the only thing you can do here. IKEA Pasay City has a bistro, a Swedish food market, a cafe, and a restaurant. Often, it's the foodies that clog up the lines in the IKEA at MOA. At the Swedish bistro, you can get hot dogs, drinks, and ice cream. For more snacks, you can go to their cafe where you can grab some pastries, bread, and drinks. You can also have a meal at the Swedish restaurant where you can get a plate of IKEA's famous meatballs along with other dishes. Meanwhile, if you want to grab some snacks and other food items to bring back home, check out the Swedish food market. In this section, they have cookies, jams, chocolate, drinks, and frozen food products. For sportier beach listers, SM Game Park may be for you. Situated on the third level of SM Mall of Asia's South Entertainment Mall, active people who like games and activities will find this attraction thrilling. Here, you can play bowling on their 16-lane regular bowling area or the private 4-lane bowling area if you want to have an exclusive bowling activity with your friends or family. This massive recreational space also has a mini indoor basketball court, archery, billiards, table tennis, and a game room where you can either enjoy a karaoke session or play console. Here are the rates. While you're in MOA, there's no escaping the many shops sprinkled all over the mall, from countless clothing, beauty, jewelry, and fragrance store to electronics and toy stores. Honestly, everything you need or anything you can think of getting is probably available here. But if you're looking for a variety of necessities, you can make your way to the department store or the SM store located at the South Parking Building. If you need grocery items, go to SM Hypermarket at the North Parking Building. If you're a tourist and you're looking for souvenir items or gifts to bring to your loved ones, here's a tip. Check out Kultura if you're specifically looking for locally crafted items and other local products. Located on the ground floor of the main mall, Kultura carries handmade souvenirs, decors, accessories, and even traditional clothing like Filipiniana and Barong. They also have locally made chocolates and popular Filipino snacks like dried mangoes and banana chips. SM Mall of Asia is not the only mall in this area of Metro Manila. If you're staying around this area for a few days, you definitely have more options on where to go aside from MOA. These malls are of varying sizes and have different vibes, so just take your pick based on what you fancy. You can also check online first what these malls have, especially if you're looking to do something particular. Not too far from Mall of Asia is Parkal, a mixed-use development in Asiana City. The name Parkal is a combination of the words park and calle, which means street. Aside from the mall, you can also find Bounce at Parkal, an outdoor sports complex with 2 multi-purpose courts, a basketball court, and a football pitch. Another mall in the area is Ayala Mall's Manila Bay, which is currently Ayala Mall's largest shopping mall. It is located along Macapagal Boulevard, corner Asiana Avenue in Parañaque City, around 10 to 15 minutes away from Mall of Asia. If you want to avoid the thick crowds at MOA, this might be a good option for you. If shopping is what you're after, you can also go to Okada Manila and City of Dreams. These lifestyle urban resorts have commercial strips lined with upscale and luxury brands. Various restaurants ranging from casual to fine dining are also situated within these resorts. If you're a Filipino fan of live music and trade events, chances are you've heard of the SMX Convention Center and the Mall of Asia Arena. The SMX Convention Center Manila, usually known as SMX, opened in 2007. With 4 exhibition halls, 5 function rooms, and 14 meeting rooms, this convention center is the largest private venue for trade events in the country and can fit approximately 6,000 people. It has seen some of the largest trade events in the country, hosting all kinds of industries: food, fashion, manufacturing, books, baby and motherhood needs, and even travel fairs. In 2023, Yosh and Vince from The Poor Traveler were even invited to speak at the Taiwan Pavilion during the Travel Madness Expo 2023. As for concerts, Hannah is our girl for that. She's been to 7 concerts and fan meets held at Mall of Asia Arena, or more commonly known as the MOA Arena. It is an indoor arena with a full capacity of 20,000 people, which opened in 2012. Before the construction of the Philippine Arena in Bulacan, large indoor concerts were mostly held here. Aside from concerts and fan meets, sporting events are also held here. Fans of the University Athletic Association of the Philippines, or UAAP, the National Collegiate Athletic Association, or NCAA, and the Southeast Asian Games will be familiar with the venue as well. If you've ever attended an event at the MOA Arena, sound off in the comments. And that's it for this video. While our channel is largely focused on, you guessed it, Philippine beaches, we're also incredibly excited for you guys to meet Metro Manila through this channel. If there are other areas in Manila that you are interested in visiting, let us know in the comments. Feel free to ask us questions about exploring Manila too. You can also reach us through our social media pages. Just look up Philippine Beach List on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. If you want to see more videos like these and everything you need to know about traveling around the country, make sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon so you get notified when we have new videos. You can also check out our blog, philippinebeaches.org. The Philippines has thousands of islands. It's going to take a lifetime to visit each one, so we better get counting. Again, this is Asta. Join me next time as we check another destination off our Philippine beach list. Bye!